welcome to the Armchair Football League. We have week 2 action for you. The Kansas City Chiefs against the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm joined with Steelbacker if he's deciding to join on. We're not sure.
Hey guys, I'm on for a real actual broadcast now. Isn't that crazy? Instead of our cobbled together last week. We are so back.
Yeah, good to have you here. It's refreshing. The main unit here in the broadcast as the Chiefs are going to kick it away to the Eagles. We got Patrick Mahomes leading the Chiefs here today. Mahomes, the leading passer in the NFL. Jalen Hurts is going to take the field. He will be back up in the backfield with Saquon Barkley, who was the ACFL's leading rusher, the lone 100-yard rusher last week.
So getting Saquon on this team again. I mean, it's crazy in real life. It's even crazier here.
The stream has ended.
Of course it's ended.
Technical difficulties, folks.
All right, we're back. It was a short pass out wide. Backup tight end caught it, went out of bounds.
So 2nd and 7, Hurts forced out of the pocket. He's going to scramble. He's got some jets. Got some wheels. We'll get that out to the 43-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10. But, yeah, as you were saying about Barkley being an addition to this Eagles roster, I mean, it's just overloaded with talent right now.
Yeah, it's almost too big to fail in a lot of ways. So it's really a matter of executing from Jalen Hurts. I mean, he's a good quarterback, and he's got weapons to do it. So it's going to be hard to give him another excuse this year if he doesn't get it done. Obviously, the Bengals have been a juggernaut, but the path is lined up for them this year.
Yep. He's going to have to stay healthy because the depth will be an issue for them this year. Barkley escapes a tackle, spins around, almost gets rid of another one. He drags a few guys, and he ends up getting 10 yards out of what could have been maybe a very minimal game.
See, I don't know if I necessarily agree fully. I mean, offensive line is probably the one area where the depth is limited, but like a receiver goes down, like they picked up Devontae Adams to start the year, and they didn't trade away a receiver.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're looking at their wide receiver 3 is sitting here. Running backs, they've got a good staple of backs behind him. Obviously, they're not Saquon Barkley, but they were the starters as of a week and a half ago. So I'm not sure I necessarily agree that they are very prone to injury here as far as this thing falling apart. I mean, they even won a couple playoff games without Hurts last year.
Yeah, I mean, it's where they get hurt. Like, the offensive line could be a killer. Safety, if Kyle Hamilton goes down, they're really weak. Linebacker, I think if Zaire Franklin goes down, they're really weak. Interior defensive line, they don't have much behind Jeffrey Simmons. Edge, there's not much of a replacement for Parsons or Mack. So if they get the injuries to key areas like receiver, they're fine. But I think it's a matter of there's definitely more positions where they might take a hit.
And I wouldn't forget about George at the edge, though. They got 3 legit guys out there at edge. This team is embarrassingly good.
Sometimes when I look at the sheet, I will always skip over the guys that don't have an overall next to their name.
Yeah, George, I mean, he's legit. Like, he was our number 2 last year and put up like 8.5 sacks.
Yeah. So it's really more offensive line, defensive line, and some in the secondary there. Jalen Hurts gets away from a tackle, but he's going to be sacked for a 1-yard loss. Kobe Turner's going to head to the sidelines with the Chiefs.
Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here.
And so, unfortunately, I mean, Kobe Turner, he's a very integral part of this defensive line. Their best pass rusher, in my opinion, at the very least. And they don't have quite the depth there behind him, so that's going to hurt.
Yeah, speaking of Hurts plenty of time to move around in the pocket there. He finds, is that Devontae? Yeah, Devontae.
Yep.
For the first down.
So, I mean, this is exactly the role that, as far as what I was trying to put Devontae in this offense for, is these, like, middle, technical routes. This is a backside dig here. And with all day to throw, he's wide open. I mean, this is exactly what you dream of.
Yep, so Eagles in the red zone now, 1st and 10. Over the middle. Oh. Dangerous pass there.
Great break on the ball there by the safety, but yeah, that's got to go inside.
Hurts back to pass, 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off to Barkley. Plenty of room to run, and he'll get 5 on the play. So 3rd and 5 from the 13. Taking him quite a bit of time here in the first quarter. Hurts moving around, dumps it short to Brown, but there's going to be a
Mike
flag.
got a roughing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep, roughing the passer.
So that's one of those defensive tackles stepping up, trying to make an impact with Kobe Turner out.
Yep, first and goal now from the 2. They will hand it off to
Oh,
Barkley, and he's going to be blown up in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. 1 on the play.
That Peyton it's Ellis.
Ellis, yeah.
I was like, is that Peyton Wilson? I wasn't entirely sure who it was. It was Ellis. Makes a great play.
2nd and 3 from 2nd and goal from the 3. They hand to Barkley again, and he gets blown up again, losing a yard.
They are not afraid of the passing game right now. They are sending the entire house.
3rd and goal now.
Looks like they're sending it again.
Yep, Hurts.
Can Hurts make them pay?
Hurts in an empty set. They're going to pass it here. They send the linebacker blitz, and there's going to be another penalty, but it doesn't matter as it's a touchdown to A.J. Brown. So the Eagles will strike first.
Probably another roughing call.
Yep.
Yeah, so they blitz the safeties there, which if those are the linebackers, they get there on time, and they get better coverage. So I think that's a questionable call on such a quick down.
The one thing I will say that I've noticed about the blitzes in this year is that the computer doesn't do enough to indicate a blitz. So if you do a double safety blitz, they're almost blitzing from their normal spot. They don't really creep up to the line. So that's from what I've noticed so far. Like I've seen cornerbacks.
Every once in a while they will, but they're not showing enough for sure.
Like cornerbacks will blitz from like the slot, but 5 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, exactly. Or what I'll notice a lot too on those blitzes like that, or the more exotic ones, is that the coverage assignments, they will line up even out of position the opposite way.
Yeah.
So like, it indicates coverage, but like they will put the guy, like the mugged up linebacker will mug over the B gap and then have to go back opposite to cover that hook zone. It's like, I get part of doing that, but like at least line more A gap.
Yeah, it's a lot of really murky stuff with the blitzing this year. Mahomes, right to the defender.
Pick.
Wow. Just ripped it right to him. He was covering underneath, right in his field of vision. Kyle Hamilton hardly had to work on that interception. Mahomes made it very easy for him.
I mean, it's a great job of getting depth in the coverage and just turned it back, and there's the ball.
If I had to argue anything, maybe Mahomes sees him, turns his back, and tries to layer it in over him, but he just rifles it instead. And Hamilton, easy interception. The Eagles are going to take over from the Kansas City 30 with a chance to take real command of this game very early on. Hurts back to pass. He's going to try to run up the middle. He gets it off to Barkley just in time. They'll get about 6, maybe. Yeah, they'll get 6 on the play, so 2nd and 4.
So the only really positive so far is that they are getting a lot of hits on Hurts. Like, they're getting to him.
Yeah. And they run it again on the screen, but Barkley gets it. He's going to get to the outside all the way down to the 4.
You getting another roughing call?
Looks like it, yep.
All right. Well, I don't necessarily think that one was fair. It's only 2 yards, so.
Eagles just dominating this game so far. And this is a big year for the Chiefs. They obviously the past few years, as there's an option, Hurts can get sacked back to the 4. So right where they were before the penalty. But the Chiefs did a lot over the past few years to try to rebuild and retool. They shipped a lot of talent out. They've done a pretty decent job of bringing some talent in. They brought Tyreek Hill back. So this is a big year for them to try to answer for some of the miscues of the past few seasons. And they will run it to Barkley, who's going to get – he breaks free of the tackle. He'll get a yard out of that. And, man, the Chiefs' defensive line doing a good job getting penetration here near the goal line.
Yeah, they're back again. 3rd and goal. A chance to hold them to 3. See if they can do a little better.
Hurts back to pass. They rush 4. Pressure coming in, and he's going to just get away from it, and he runs it in the rest of the way.
It's just tough to stop this team, anytime. But, 3 yards to go, it's just too easy for Hurts to sneak through the line.
Well, I think if you're the Chiefs, you're like, we're really close. We've stopped them down near the goal line, gotten them to 3rd down in back-to-back possessions. They just couldn't finish them off on 3rd down either time.
whatever, they're doing a good job getting pressure, but they have got to get that pressure executed a step faster.
Yep.
They can affect these throws because right now they're getting roughing calls on throws they're not affecting.
Yep.
So they've got to get there just a step faster. But I mean, in a lot of ways, they're doing a better job on defense than we saw last week.
Yep.
So we'll see if they can make an adjustment and force Hurts to make some of those turnovers to make up for their offense making one.
So here comes Mahomes again. Going to try to do a little bit of overcorrecting for the first pass of the game. They'll start from their own 28. Mahomes back to pass, throws over the middle. He'll complete this one to his own team. Gains 5 yards. Keenan Allen on the catch.
So you mentioned the Tyreek Hill addition, but now, I mean, with him out and with Polk out, who is a huge contributor for them last year, and also last week allegedly on a torn ACL, but it's going to be the young guys stepping up. Trey Harris, Roman Wilson, who they brought in this week, just made the catch there.
Speaking of, yeah.
And then the old folk there, Keenan Allen, they brought in. He's going to need to be a leader back here.
1st and 10. Mahomes back to pass. He's going to rip it over the middle, and it's caught. Roman Wilson again. Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen again. I need to give him number 11. Then I can tell who he is.
Yeah. That's going to get him across midfield. It's going to end the first quarter. The Eagles with a 2-score lead here, 14-0. But the Chiefs moving the ball pretty well here. They're 35 yards to go to try to bring this game back to 1 score.
That means so Coach is going to be ripping 98 a new one. He was running free, turns a full 360, and then stands there instead of getting pressure. He's going to have a rough day in film.
And a nice run here. Gains probably 12, 13 on the play. They get to the 22, so it's 13 yards. And that'll be a new set of downs. 1st and 10. They are in the red zone. The Chiefs trying to continue their momentum from the first quarter.
What a run.
And a nice run, just dragging them down for an extra 3 or 4 yards, really.
1 versus 3, and it drags them all.
2nd down and 5. Mahomes back to pass. Oh, I thought he caught that for a second, but dangerous pass by Mahomes.
Just behind him.
Yep. 3rd and 5. Pressure coming. He gets rid of it. Caught down to the 7. 1st and goal.
I mean, Trey Harris there. I'm not sure, but I think it's him. Yep. Trey Harris with the grab.
You always just hope they turn just enough when you get that camera.
Yeah. Usually by like week 8, especially once we do numbers changes, I get the numbers down. It's Tracy.
Touchdown. Tyrone Tracy. Patrick Mahomes just dumps it off right over the middle, so the Chiefs are back in this game, 14-6. Could be 7 with the extra point. Plenty of time here.
Yep, so that's a huge answer. Got to keep them on the ropes, keep in this thing, and try to force them into a mistake.
If the defense can, like you said earlier, if the defense can get pressure a little bit earlier, the defense can get some stops in this game.
Which, I mean, their last drive, I mean, they basically had to run it with the same game plan they did on drive 1.
Yep.
Like, they had no chance to adjust with the first play pick. So, hopefully, they've been able to regroup here, and everybody can get on the same page.
Yep. So here we go.
I think that's Kobe Turner in the middle back.
Yep.
I think he's number 93.
First
so it's good
10.
to have him back.
They'll run to Barkley.
Oh.
Barkley dances to the outside, and he rips a huge run.
Oh, my.
Saquon Barkley continuing his impressive performance from last week and adding a huge element to this offense.
Mama, there goes that man. That was crazy. I don't know how the fuck he got out of that.
1st and 10 here from their own 44. They will run it again with Barkley, and he's going to break another big run. Barkley's got 9 rushes for 54 yards already.
And they've been bottling him up, even on that first run.
Yeah.
This one less so. The first run, they're getting penetration. They're getting guys there. And these last 2 runs specifically have just been Barkley being just simply better.
Yep. 1st and 10 here from the Kansas City 39. They're going to run it again. They will. And they almost had him bottle up again, but he manages to get 4 yards.
Like, what are you going to do when he slips between the defender and the offensive lineman? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, how are you going to stop that?
2nd and 6 over the middle, caught. And that'll be 1st and 10. Philly in the red zone again, and just Kansas City not doing enough to slow them down here. Philly starting to step on the gas pedal. They run to Barkley right up the middle, just untouched all the way down to the 9-yard line.
All right, well, unfortunately, the answer I was hoping to get from the defense has been left to ring and go to voicemail because they have not shown up this drive.
Well, the big stops have been near the goal line. So it might just have to be a bend but don't break kind of game for them. And so far they've broken twice. So it's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, I was
here
going to say,
6.
they have broken, but they put up a fight.
And is
Oh, my God.
Barkley just shy. So 3rd and goal from the 1. Perfect place for the push, but I don't think they'll do it. They might. 3rd and goal. They try it. And I don't know if he got it. Yeah, he didn't get it. The tush push doesn't work. And Mailata is going to go to the sidelines. He should be fine.
They're going for it, but out of the gun. I think they're going to see a run to Saquon here. Maybe read option.
4th and goal from the 1. They run to Barkley, and they can't stop him this time near the goal line. Barkley just walking into the end zone.
Well, I mean,
not much you can
there
do.
ain't much you can do.
So the Eagles.
But hey, they made it to 4th down this time. You know, that's the silver lining. They made it to 4th.
You're getting closer. 21-7 Eagles. The Chiefs on the return. Solid return out to the 28-yard line. Mahomes going to have to muster up some Mahomesian magic here. They will run it up the middle, and they'll gain 4. 2nd and 6. Aaron Tracy on the carry. Mahomes back to pass in the empty shotgun, and he just floats it past him.
Yeah, too early.
Yeah.
He had no pressure.
Mahomes.
Oh,
he throws it backwards. Oh, it hit off of one of his offensive linemen. And Mahomes looking a little shaky here.
That time he doesn't take a drop at all and throws it right into his lineman's helmet.
Yep.
That's tough.
He had a good second drive, but with the interception and that drive, it's not looking great. Rough punt here from the Chiefs as well. And Saquon Barkley, 12 of 73 with a touchdown. We're not even at halftime yet. And this is probably going to be back-to-back 100-yard games for Saquon. And this game could get real out of hand real quick here. Barkley, oh my goodness, you can't do anything to stop him. 7-yard game.
The only thing you do to stop is get A.J. Brown to stand in his way.
Yeah. 2nd and 3. They're going to whip it out there. And a flag on Philly, so this will be a holding.
I got an offensive pass interference, maybe. Oh, blocking the back.
Devontae Adams. So that'll only make it 2nd and 5. Not a killer of a penalty like a holding would have been.
He was blocking way ahead.
Yeah.
So they got to block in the back.
Run to Barkley, and still manages to get 3 yards. They had him stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Get pursuit on the backside.
Yep. 3rd and 2 here. Chance for the defense to come up and make a play. Adams in motion. Hurts back to pass. Forced out of the pocket, and he's just going to run with it himself. And he fumbles the ball. The Chiefs pick it up.
Well, there's the mistake right there.
That's what you need. Peyton Wilson. Out of NC State.
So last year, Peyton Wilson was not quite the big impact guy. It was a lot of Edgerrin Cooper. But I think they're expecting a lot more out of him this year, and he comes up big in their first spotlight game with the forced fumble and recovery.
Yeah, that was a dynamite play by Peyton Wilson. Loved his tape in college. Real big fan of his. Excited to see what he can do for this Chiefs defense. So both teams.
And they get him at a steal because he had no ACL.
Yep. Here's the run to Tracy. They'll get 2 on the play. Second down and 8. Approaching the 2-minute warning. Over the middle, caught.
Oh,
now, here's the big thing.
You got to get that first down, Keenan.
The Chiefs do get the ball to start the second half. So this could be the big opportunity where they catch up and pull this to even. If they can get 7 here and open the second half with a touchdown. And a flag here on 3rd and inches. False start.
The first down was free with the run.
Yep.
They didn't have anybody in the box, and
now it is a precarious situation here for the Chiefs. Pressure coming. Over the middle, wide open. KCvPHI. He's going to get this inside the 35, down to the 33. Plenty of time here with 3 timeouts. You almost don't want to. You got to be careful.
You got to get that clock down. I was just thinking, you don't want to. You got time. Don't snap this thing before minute 30.
Yeah, you want to take control of this game right here. You want to put 7 on the board. Don't give Philly a chance to get 7 of their own. Right over the middle, caught by KCvPHI again. And starting to leave a little too much time on the clock here. You got to let it tick away here. Down to the 13.
Yeah, you can run the clock down all the way. And they do. Okay, well, that's good. They actually did it this time.
The good news is they have a little bit of room for a first down. They've got 3 timeouts. Over the middle, though, they're just going to take the touchdown.
Back-to-back Travis Kelce.
Back-to-back-to-back, I think.
Yeah, that's right. 3 straight. All of Kelce on this drive, and that's why he's a Hall of Famer.
So Mahomes going with his old reliable here. 3 straight times to bring it to 21-14. If they can hit this extra point. With 55 seconds left, 3 timeouts for the Eagles. They've got time to put some points on the board here.
Unfortunately, I mean, they got enough time for about 5 Saquon Barkley runs and get into field goal range.
Well,
so
that's the thing is, do the Eagles run the football in this situation? But this is the AI realize that Saquon is just dominating. He's good in the air,
I'll throw it to him. There you go.
There you go. That's the trick. So 51 seconds officially. The Chiefs probably going to play prevent defense. So Philly with a golden opportunity to at least get 3 points here and extend their lead a little bit further. Hurts back to pass, 3-man rush, throws it out wide. It's caught, but he stays in bounds. He'll only gain 4 on the play, and they'll have to take a timeout.
I don't like calling timeouts early.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on a short pass. Just get up to the ball.
Yeah.
It would take you like 5 seconds.
Second down and 6, 46 seconds to play. Over the middle, caught by Brown. He's going to get this all the way out to the 47, and they will call a timeout. 39 seconds to play. They have 1 timeout remaining. And this is kind of like you said. If they had just ran it back to the line instead of calling that other timeout, they'd be in a much better situation here.
Yeah, 100%. But they can still, I mean, they're right there.
And now they're going to take a 3rd timeout.
And I don't get it.
Yeah,
but they do spike the ball now, so they will be able to spike it and line up play.
But unless they can get a big play, they probably eliminated their chance at getting a touchdown, realistically. Nothing's out of the question, but 3-man rush, they'll throw it out wide, and they get it out of bounds. So 1st and 10, 31 seconds to play, ball at the 40-yard line. Hurts back to pass. Over the middle, it's caught, but it's over the middle, so they're going to have to run to the line. They will spike it with about 20 seconds to play here in the half. 3rd and 5 from the Kansas City 35.
They can tackle them inbounds for 4 or 5 yards. It's over.
Yep.
I don't think they're going to. All right.
Over the middle, caught.
Oh, that's far.
And
can they get up in time? 10 seconds. They should be able to. You should be able to, but will they?
It's going to be tight. They're going to get it.
No, they got time.
They do a good job getting to the line. They'll spike it with 3. So a chance to go up 24-14. Little chip shot field goal here. And it's good. So a big answer by the Eagles to prevent the Chiefs from being able to tie the game on their opening drive of the second half. So, Steele, your thoughts on the first half?
I mean, in some ways it went how we expected. I don't think we expected Mahomes to throw the pick early.
Yeah.
But aside from that, it's been Hurts turned it over once. The Chiefs matched it with one of their own. So bounce turnover battle. And when it's even, the Eagles just have a significant advantage on the field.
Yep.
We'll see if the Chiefs can cut us down to a score first drive. And then from there, I mean, we're just trying to.
So here we go. Kansas City don't want to say has to score on this drive, but the way that their defense is playing, you almost have to score on every drive.
Yeah, I mean, I would say they have to score on every drive.
Yeah.
They've already had 2 empty drives, and if you're going to win this game, it's 2 is your max.
Yep. So Mahomes takes over, 1st and 10 from his own 24. Single back shotgun formation. They will hand it off to Tracy, who has a running lane, and he'll get – he fumbles! A big hit. And just like that, the Eagles will start the second half with the ball.
Man.
That is rough. And the Chiefs fans are giving it to him right now. Hurts back to pass. He's just going to run it right up the middle, and he slides. Gain of 2 on the play.
They do have Hurts rattled. That's our plus.
Yep.
Now, the problem is they can't stop the run.
Yeah.
But Hurts is rattled in that pocket.
2nd and 8. Brown in motion. Over the middle. Oh, man, he almost throws the pick. They almost got it right back. 3rd and 8 here. Big chance for the Chiefs. With the Eagles in field goal position. Over the middle, caught wide open. And he's just going to walk this. He gets hit, but he gets hit towards the end zone.
I need to draw that corner a map because, my God, he was lost.
Yep. And I think it's a little too early to call, but I think I'm going to call this one for the Eagles. Obviously, anything can still happen. We've got pretty much a whole half of football to play. But at 31-14, with the way the Chiefs' defense is playing and the way the Eagles' offense is playing, this game is borderline out of hand.
Yeah, it's just tough because you're looking as the Chiefs. I mean, you have an uncharacteristic throw from Mahomes. You've got a fumble right away. And then you have a drop pick. Like, you look at those 3 plays is the difference in the game.
Yep.
And there's just nothing you can do.
So a nice return here by the Chiefs. They'll start with the ball at their own 45. And they're now in. We absolutely have to score 7 on every drive. And they will run to Tracy again. They'll get 4 on the play. So still showing that they have some trust in him. 2nd down and 6. Mahomes back to pass. Throws to Kelsey. Caught. They cross midfield to the 40. Mahomes takes the pass in shotgun, throws to the sideline, and it's incomplete. Couldn't tell if it was broken up.
Poor Tracy had the assignment of Parsons one-on-one.
2nd and 10. Mahomes back to pass. He's going to scramble and run with it. A little bit of a QB draw. He's got a big gain. He could go all the way, and he does. Mahomes takes it himself all the way.
I see Madden coded the Mahomes scramble where nobody can catch him. He's always just faster than the guy chasing him.
Yep. Patrick Mahomes doing it himself makes it 31-21 with the extra point. So a 10-point game. Not over yet, but the defense cannot allow any more points. They can allow maybe one more field goal.
There's still a few possessions, but they need to start making some splash plays. They cannot play passive here.
I think if
they played aggressive the first couple of drives.
I think if they give up one more touchdown,
you gotta keep trying
it's over. If they give up a field goal, they still got a chance. And the Eagles will respond with another good kick off of their own.
Well, we've already had 3 possessions in the first 2 minutes here.
Yeah. Hurts 17 of 19 for 181 with 2 touchdowns. They will run to Barkley, but Barkley finally gets stuffed.
Great corner blitz.
And that'll be 2nd and 11. So the first time they've really been able to stifle Barkley not near the goal line all game. Hurts, as you mentioned, a little rattled. That last touchdown might have settled him down a little bit. Throws it out wide to Brown, but he's going to be tackled just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and 1.
Fun here.
They will run to No, it's an RPO, and it's incomplete. The Chiefs come up with a stop. Are the Eagles going to go for it? No, they will punt.
And remember, folks, that the punting sucks because of Johnny's sliders, okay?
So far, we've only seen
I want
one
everybody
bad
to
punt.
remember that.
So 1st and 10 here. Ball at their own 19. Mahomes back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, throws. He's got it to Keenan Allen. Yeah. And that's going to get them to the 37. 1st and 10 here. Still 6 minutes left in the third quarter. They will run to Tracy, who gets to the outside. Tracy to the outside. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to get this all the way down to the Eagles' 41, so basically flipping the field there. Mahomes alone in shotgun. Rips one into double coverage, but it falls incomplete.
I think that's Fannin he was trying to feed it for, but yeah, that was risky.
They run to Tracy, and he's going to be stuffed for a loss of 1, and now it's 3rd and 11. The Eagles trying to hit the brakes on this Chiefs offense on this drive. 3rd and 11 from the Philly 42. Mahomes back to pass. Pressure coming. He throws. He's got a man, and he gets the first down. Tyrone Tracy.
That's a great effort by Tyrone, getting upfield, sliding between the defenders. It's a big-time play.
Trying to make up for that fumble. Mahomes plenty of time to throw back there. The Eagles not getting a lot of pressure in this game. They will run to, it's not Tracy.
Scatabo,
so it'll be 2nd and 8. He gains 2 on the play.
Shipley.
Shipley comes up limping a little bit.
I forgot about Shipley.
Approaching the 4-minute mark of the third quarter. Mahomes, they'll run it again. And that's going to be 3rd and 5. Mahomes takes the snap. Looks, throws, caught by Keenan Allen down to the 11. And Micah Parsons going down.
Oh.
Holding his knee.
He's cramping. Or he tore his knee up.
Probably just a cramp, yep.
Gotta get the bananas.
But with Parsons out, golden opportunity here. Try to get some points on the board. They run it up the middle. They'll only gain about half a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9, but they're still marked at the 11-yard line. Mahomes back to pass, throws just over the middle, and they only get 3 on the play. I don't know why he dumped it off so quickly. 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the pass protection was weird for under center, so maybe he just felt the pressure. But
and Mahomes rips it. Touchdown. Harold Fannin Jr. And that's
I believe his first touchdown of the season, and therefore his career.
Congratulations to Mr. Fannin.
So I think that's the big schematic risk they took here coming into this week. He is their slot wide receiver for the week. They leave him operating underneath, and they pay off here with a touchdown.
And that makes the game 31-28. 11 plays, 82 yards. They leave the field with 2:28 left in the third, and they're down by 3. So, game is not over yet. Return to the 26.
Such a great answer by them. The
Yep.
fumble is a easy excuse for this game to get out of hand.
Yep.
And everybody on the team answered. But unfortunately, the job's not finished.
And that field goal at the end of the half proving costly right now. They try to run it, and Hurts gets tackled as he throws. This pass will get no yardage, so it'll be 2nd and 10. The Chiefs getting a little bit more pressure. They're playing on their toes a little bit. They read option, and Hurts is only able to get 2 on this play. He almost had the edge, but good closing.
Excellent playing of your roles there. Getting over the top to take the read option quarterback away. Awesome.
3rd and 8. Hurts back to pass. They send a blitz. He's going to run, and a penalty on the Eagles. This will be holding most likely. Hurts with a big run. He's going to take the hit on it.
Oh, you hate him taking all these shots, especially on a dead play.
And that's going to make
He doesn't necessarily know that, but, man, you hate to see it.
That's
going to be the retired Brandon Sheriff.
That's going to make it 3rd and 18 from their own 18. You have to get a stop here. They throw a screen pass. Here's Barkley, and he's going to be bottled up. They're going to gain nothing on that play. And that's big for field position.
I might call that the best defender getting pancaked play ever right there. Pancake directly into the ball carrier to slow him down. That's just excellent getting pancakes technique right there.
Knowing how to put yourself in the right position. Failing upwards.
Exactly. Failing upwards indeed.
So it'll be fair caught at the 35, 31 seconds to play in the 3rd. The Chiefs only trailing by 3. And after everything that they have suffered in this game, the interceptions, the fumbles, the dropped interceptions, to still be in this game is huge. And the first run's going to be blown up. And it's a loss of 4 as Micah Parsons back in the game. 2nd and 14. Mahomes back to pass. 4-man rush from Philly over the middle. It's caught, but it's going to be holding on the Chiefs. And you can't afford these types of penalties. That's going to make it 2nd and 24. Jordan Meredith. And somebody was hurt, I think, on the play. Probably Tracy, maybe?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't catch the injury thing. Obviously, the flag kind of overriding him. Yeah. So we'll see. Because he'll be healthy. He'll be fine after the quarter. So if it's not Tracy back there, we're going to be having to probably play the rest of the game without him at this point.
So big spot here for the Chiefs. 2nd and 24 from their own 21.
Going to be Shipley and Scatabo. Offside.
It's going to be offside. Free play.
I think you take the penalty here.
Yeah. I have
it's
a
5 less yards,
but I have a feeling
you get it down. They decline it. All right. If you think you can get 13 yards in one play, I feel like you can get 16 in 2.
Yeah.
But
I don't think the AI is smart enough to consider that possibility. 3rd and 13 here. Mahomes back to pass. Throws it. He's open, but he dropped it. Broken up, really. Harold Fannin Jr. couldn't come up with that one.
It's a tough grab to ask anybody to make.
Yeah. Good job by the secondary to break that up, and the Chiefs are going to have to punt the ball away. And another bad punt by the Chiefs. So the Eagles are going to get the ball from their own 36.
Lean on Barkley here.
3-point lead for the Eagles. They fake the jet sweep. They run to Barkley, and a huge gain. He's going to get this all the way down to the Kansas City 39. He crosses the 100-yard mark.
Good penetration from that defensive tackle, Ty Turner.
Hurts back to pass, throws it out wide. It's caught. Good run. Cornerback, I guess, or maybe it was a linebacker got caught out there. Just overran him.
He was just setting him up, trying to get him knocked the fuck out, and it worked.
Second down and 3. And they will run Barkley, and he will be tackled. Is that by Peyton Wilson?
Excellent diagnosis for Peyton Wilson, yeah. All over it.
3rd and 3. Eagles are in field goal range, but a field goal only makes it a 6-point game. They will run to Barkley, and they stop him. 4th and 2. The Eagles going to go for it, though.
I think they should, but will they settle? They
No,
will
they're gonna
go for it.
Go for it.
Heavy set.
4th and 2. They will run it. They've got
push by the Eagles
penetration.
line.
Oh, they stopped him. The Eagles line got a ton of push on that. Barkley tried to bounce it to the outside. And
Tyree Wilson and Peyton Wilson, the Wilson squared, getting after it.
The Wilson brothers come up big, and they keep this a 3-point game, and they hand their offense back the ball with 7:09 to play. The Chiefs will run with Tracy.
Back.
He gets about 6. He gets 5 on the play. Mahomes in single back. They run to Tracy again. He breaks a tackle on the outside, and he will just miss the first down. It's 3rd and inches. That was close.
Fighting that dog.
We approach the 6-minute mark. 3rd and inches. And they'll sneak it with Mahomes, and they'll get it. Mahomes took a little bit of a headshot.
Hit.
Unfazed by it. First down. Under 6 minutes to play. They will run it again, and that will be blown up. So it's 2nd and 11. The Chiefs look like they're trying to.
I think he's got to stay outside on this one.
I think the Chiefs look like they're trying to pull the clock down, try to take as much time off of it as they can. Not sure if that's the best strategy with how much time is left on the clock.
I don't think it's a bad one either, though. I mean, This is an offense you barely held at bay.
Mahomes rips it.
What a grab.
Oh, wow, what a catch. Dangerous throw by Mahomes, but Keenan Allen coming up big with the catch. Yeah, if you can drag the clock down enough, it's a great strategy. But there's just so much time left. They will run to Tracy again, who gets a big gain. And I don't
think necessarily they're aiming to get the clock down. I think they're just trying to, stay methodical. That's how they kind of chip back into this game is not doing too much. So they want to keep that balance going.
That could be. They will run to Tracy again right up the middle, and the Eagles are just letting him walk all over them on this drive. But he's going to head to the sideline to get checked out.
Yeah, I mean, they've leaned on him a lot today. So I'm sure he is feeling those hits.
So that'll stop the clock too, unfortunately. 4:06 to play here in the 4th. The Chiefs are in the red zone. They're going to run it to Scatabo, and he'll get 2 on the play. Jalen Moore.
Man, another KC injury.
That stops
Wear
the
and tear
clock.
building up after a hard-fought game.
Yep, that stops the clock
Both of them will be fine, it looks like. But I do think it's better for them now to have the clock stopped.
Yeah.
Because they're probably not getting this under 2 minutes, so they'd rather get a chance to get the ball back.
Yeah. Mahomes, he's going to run with it after the pressure comes, and he's going to run all the way into the end zone again. Patrick Mahomes doing it himself. He puts the Chiefs in the lead. Wow.
They just don't tackle. It's so realistic. It's so real. I've seen this 100 times on Sunday.
Yep.
And he didn't tackle at the hit stick either. Like, he's a bowling ball.
And the extra point here will make this more than a field goal
That's
game.
a bad snap. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's actually a bad snap animation.
Yep. He punched it through,
That's
though.
crazy.
9 plays, 69 yards, 3 minutes and 12 seconds. The Eagles will get the ball with about 3:52 to play if they return this kick, which they will. And he'll be tackled at the 21. So 3:53 to play.
So if you're Philly here, I mean, you've got to get back to your identity.
Yep.
They ran the ball really well with him, but they started doing these traps and stuff like that, which the Chiefs have been beating with blitzes. Just play it straight up.
3:53 to play. Eagles need a touchdown to win. They rip one over the middle. A.J. Brown with the catch. RPO action. And they get this out to the 41. They're not going to run it here. Hurts alone in the shotgun. 3-man rush from the Chiefs. Some push inside, and he breaks free from the sack. And he's going to be tackled again.
Two big-time plays, but, I mean, we're still looking at this clock. They don't want to leave clock left.
Yep.
And they have power to not allow it, but these are big chunk plays.
From the Kansas City 44, pressure coming. He gets tackled out of bounds. So it'll be 2nd and 9, 2:46 to play. Hurts back to pass, another 3-man rush. Throws it out wide to Barkley, who tries to juke away from the tackle. He doesn't. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Don't snap this ball. There's no reason to snap this ball.
They're going to snap it. They do. Kansas City sends the blitz, and they overrun Hurts. And Hurts is going to be taken down. Got swung around a little bit, so they get the first down. It'll be the 2-minute warning.
I mean, Spags has got to be pulling his hair out here. That's just a perfect blitz call. They get a guy in his lap and just overruns it.
Unreal. That would have taken them completely. They weren't even in field goal range, but that would have absolutely pulled them out of it. 1st and 10 here. Hurts throws it out wide, and it's caught for Barkley, who gets tackled out of bounds. 2nd and 8. 1:56 to play here.
I do think, I don't know if that would have stopped the clock in real life, but I doubt Madden has tried to even code that in.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of moving backwards a little at the catch.
And complete, but tackled inbounds. 3rd and 5. Remember, Philly needs a touchdown.
Tricky spot here for Kansas City because they don't want this to take forever if they don't stop them.
Pressure coming, and it's caught
timeout.
Inside the 5.
Oh, timeout, Philly.
Philly's going to call a timeout. That's going to leave some clock left.
So,
if you're KC,
even if this takes 4 downs now, KC's going to make sure they have the full clock.
Yep.
Minute, at least. But I don't think it's going to take 4 downs here. I think they're going to figure this out in 2.
Probably just let them score here.
Oh, yeah.
Complete over the middle.
You don't usually got to let this offense do anything. They'll figure it out on their own.
Now, do they go – they got to kick the extra point, right? They can't go for 2.
You want to kick the extra point. There's a little, game theory with this, too. You want to let Kansas City accept a field goal.
Yep.
And, a touchdown here, it's just as likely he gets a touchdown as a field goal.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can convince him to settle.
So 9 plays, 80 yards, 2 minutes and 31 seconds. The Chiefs trail by 3, 38-35. They have all 3 timeouts. They will get this out to the 25 with 1:18 to play. Mahomes.
Especially because if I'm on the Eagles sideline, I think I have the better team.
Yeah.
I feel confident that if we go to overtime, we're going to win.
Yeah.
And I think we would have won down to down anyway. They just, we've just missed opportunities. So I think it's kind of part of it too. If they were the underdogs, I say go for it,
Once again, though, that end of half field goal, oh, he almost throws a pick. But that end of half field goal proving costly to Kansas City right now. It would be 35 all.
I don't think that was necessarily almost a pick. I think that was a great play to get a hand on that from the linebacker.
Okay, I think
it's a pretty safe throw normally.
On my end. Mahomes, complete, and a big game, Keenan Allen. Getting it out to the 37.
This is a rare strategy here, running your guys on top of each other so their power is double. Brilliant.
1:11 to play, 1st and 10. Mahomes back to pass, throws, caught, first down. Oh, and he fumbled. I think he
called that a fumble?
I think he was down.
Not only do I think he's down, I'm shocked they even called that a catch.
Yeah. We will get a review here.
That's crazy. They're not reviewing it.
Oh.
That's just a fumble. So Kansas City's not going to get this ball back.
You shouldn't have skipped over the instant replay. And that's going to do it.
Yeah. I skipped over instant replay assuming they would review it, but they did not review it. Man, that's crazy. I cannot believe they called that a fumble.
What a bummer for Kansas City.
And there's no football move there.
Yeah.
He just got caught. He just touched the ball and got blown the fuck up.
And holding on Philly.
Decline this and take the 3rd and short.
They're probably going to take it.
You're going to take it.
Yeah. There's a legal block in the back.
Because he needed the timeout.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to trust your defense to get the stop on 3rd and short there. They're going to pass it. And he dropped it. So they give him the timeout and the yardage. 3rd and 10.
Now they got to stop him again. They're going to throw it.
And they are way back there. And they got him. They stopped him. Wow. This game is not over yet.
Philly.
Wow.
What are we doing? Like, and now, I mean, it's looking like the decision to let him get a field goal is looking pretty rough because this is going to take a Herculean effort to get a field goal range. Although, actually, that punt works out pretty good when you're in this situation.
Yeah.
Because usually inside the 20 is pretty rough. Man. All right. Mahomes, we got some magic here. Obviously, unfortunate with the fumble. Not really Mahomes' fault.
Nope.
Tight windows everywhere.
Fumbles have killed the Chiefs today.
Cost them one timeout in 30 seconds.
They've got one timeout already. They throw to KCvPHI, and
they call it early.
Burn their timeout here. 2nd and 4.
Seems like the game's just coded to call the timeout immediately.
Yep.
Don't like it.
2nd and 4. Got to look to the side. They get it over the middle. That's not terrible. They got to get to the line.
Gotta hurry. You're going to spike it. That's fine. You don't need downs. All right, we need
one big play over the
25
middle.
yards.
Yep, one big play
25
over
more
the
yards
middle.
in 25 seconds.
Yep, couple plays to the sidelines maybe. Mahomes back to pass, looking over the middle. He's going to rip it. He got
it to the line to gain. That's crazy.
What a
ball. What a catch.
They're going to spike it. Oh, man, I throw a quick out. Should have looked to the sidelines.
Please kick the field goal.
Jeez, this is where they're going to lose the game here.
And it's got to be an end zone shot, but, like, they're probably not going end zone.
No, he's going to rip this one over the middle, and they're going to run out of time.
Get out of bounds.
Yep.
Fuck.
I hate this game. Just so brain dead. So brain dead. Oh, that's a killer.
So much went against the Chiefs in this game is absurd. Like, everything. Like, just the only thing that didn't is Hurts fumbling it. And that's like quarterbacks running get hit. Like, that's stuff that happens.
Yep.
Like, we're like, that's normal stuff. But, like, man, that fumble that should have been not Tracy fumbling.
You can actually probably go back. You can probably go back and watch that fumble, and we can get a look at it to see if it should have been reviewed.
I mean, I just don't think it's a catch.
No, I know. So we can take a look at it and see how much the game really killed the Chiefs on that one, if they did at all. Yeah, if you go to
they'd love to
go to view highlights.
Rehash this game, but man, this one's tough. But I mean, a great game.
Yeah, really.
A little bit by fight, but man, I mean, just brutal. The catch to get them there, and then it doesn't even matter.
No sacks in the game.
Nobody can make the tackle in the backfield.
Can you just go to view highlights real quick, though? I want to see it. Fumble recovered by Witherspoon.
So this is, I mean, I guess they're counting that as the catch. I mean, he's definitely a fumble. Like, it's at the very least up. But, like, they're counting this. He's in the air. And he's going to get 1 foot down and then blown up.
Like, yeah, that's an incompletion to me.
That's not a football move. Like, he isn't even the second foot down at this point. Like, it gets down as he's getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like, that's an incomplete pass all the way.
Yep.
And they call that a fumble. That is just crazy. But even still, they had a chance to make up for it by just it not. Man, that's tough.
Yep.
Like, I didn't think he was down. Like, that's not an animation that usually has a fumble that's wrong.
Yeah, that's
the thing. It should have been an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't review that. It's not a thing that the game does.
Yeah.
But man,
think if you are the
Tracy's
Chiefs,
questionable for next week. Lopez is out.
I think if you're the Chiefs, you're looking at that game and you're saying, man, a lot of things went Philly's way, and we only lost by 3 points. And really, that 3 points came from an end of the half field goal. That if we just stop,
Clock management both ways. I mean,
Yeah.
we could have been looking at a game that they win by 3.
Yep.
It's tough. That's my next game. Oh, yes.
So up next, the
Raiders,
Chargers. The Chargers are. I didn't realize they took so many hits to their team.
Well, I mean, their wide receivers are all gone. Right?
Yeah.
Like, that's. I don't like the yellows very much. We'll do this.
Yeah. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah, you got 2 seconds. I can't see these. So let's go with the old homes. So we're getting it rolling here while he's coming back. But man, I just cannot get over that last game.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, that was a great first game for us to dig into.
Yeah, I mean, I was worried about it, especially midway through. But the Chiefs showed a lot of fight. I thought this would be a much improved team.
Yeah.
Like the Chiefs last year, I don't think they have that fight on the defensive line.
Nope.
Like these guys grew with the team, and they're making an impact here. So I think that they should feel encouraged by that game to a large extent because they didn't necessarily get Mahomes' best.
Yeah.
And so I think they should feel very good.
But here we are for Raiders Chargers.
Obviously, it's not a win. So.
Yeah. Here we are for
we got the Monday night.
Raiders Chargers. Raiders
Love
1-0. Chargers 0-1. And it will be returned out to the 20. That's what they give them the 30. So here comes Herbert.
But yeah, so this whole offense, essentially, top to bottom, has taken huge hits. I mean, we're out basically their 4 best players from last year's offense outside of Herbert.
Yeah.
And then really 5, you consider Pooney, the rookie, as one of their best too. I mean, Herbert's going to have to do a lot of elevating up here, and that's a good-ass throw. Oh, my God. He gave it a chance.
Dangerous decision with the double coverage, but he gave him...
Dangerous throw, but he did get it outside of the safety at the very least.
Yeah.
As he's hit.
Pressure coming, rips it over the middle. He can't come down with it.
It's gonna be in a similar way to I feel the Chiefs last year. They need some growth from these young guys. It might not pay off this year, but they need their young guys to really step up at some point.
Run us through who their receivers are again this year.
We got Khalil Shakir is going to be their number 1. So they really need him to have a big year and kind of step up in that role. He's been their number 3 for a couple years now. So he's stepped up in the number 1 role. And then we've got like Jermaine Burton, Tyler Scott, and another young guy that I cannot remember at this very second. They also brought in – they bring in Gabe Davis to be the number 2. I think it's them who brought in Gabe Davis to be number 2. One of these teams playing today brought in Gabe Davis, and I think it's them. It's either them or the Raiders. Pretty sure it's them.
Looking at their roster. It is the Chargers. So,
okay. So Gabe Davis is going to have to be the number 2. As Joey Bosa
comes in and sacks
dominating off the edge.
We're just going to get into it. Jaden Daniels had a little bit of an up and down rookie season, mostly good. We've heard nothing but great things about him all training camp, poised to have a big second-year breakout.
Yeah, his big thing is he just has not been able to efficiently complete passes. I mean, he had like a 57 or 58% completion percentage last year. And a lot of these good games were still 50% completion games that he just hit big plays.
Yeah.
Last week was a similar deal. They won. He was good, but he completed 55% of his passes. So it's it's hard to build an efficient offense around that.
So the Chargers get the ball back. They get it to 2nd and 3. He breaks a tackle. They get it out to the 50. Who was that?
Jonnu Smith. He's their big addition to this group. They're expecting a lot out of him to be a big-time receiver for them. Paid him a decent amount of money, and him and Colston Loveland are going to have to be the center of this offense if they're going to have a chance to be a high-octane offense they were last year.
They'll get a yard here on a first down run by Brian Robinson Jr., but only a yard, and then on a play action, Chris Jones comes in, sacking Herbert back to the 45. So it'll be 30.
He's been pressuring Herbert already early, 3 or 4 times. It feels like he's been in the backfield. But you didn't notice it because Herbert got rid of the ball fast enough. This time, unfortunately, could not.
He's going to have to hold on to the ball for a bit here on 3rd and 15 if they want the first down. And he's just going to immediately try to take off and run and get sacked for a 3-yard loss. Couldn't tell if it was a QB draw, but it kind of looked like it.
Yeah, you can never really tell.
Yeah.
But he must have been watching too much Mahomes and thinking, I can do that.
This is a pretty important game here, too, for the AFC West with the Chiefs losing, falling to 1-1.
Especially the Raiders.
Yeah.
Chargers would still be down in the division.
Yeah.
Because of the head-to-head, but Raiders. Real opportunity to enter the driver's seat. But this game does feel quite different than our last one, eh?
Yeah. 1st and 10 here for the Raiders from their own 17. Daniel's going to hand it off, and it's just going to go nowhere. 2nd and 10.
The Raiders had more guys standing with their hands on their head than they did blocking on that one.
-2 total yards for the Raiders so far. Play action pass. Daniels. He's going to get sacked. 3rd and 17. And maybe we should have started with this.
Sure who that is. Exactly.
3rd and 17 from their own 10.
He's an interior defensive lineman.
Daniels
doesn't narrow it down for me, unfortunately.
Pump fakes, he's going to take off and run, but he's going to get taken down from behind. He gains 12 on the play, so at least getting some yards for his punter.
That's a big-time tackle, Derwin James. Why you paying the big bucks? Breaks up his assignment. Saves him from first down.
4th down and 4. They will punt. They get it past the 50, all the way to the other 30. It will be returned, but he runs into his own blocker. So we'll get maybe 1 yard, maybe 2. Herbert back out on the field as either of these offenses looks to get something going. They will run it to the outside.
Brian, you're not that guy.
Yeah.
I thought he was Saquon Barkley there for a second.
Yeah, he's got to cut that inside. 2nd and 5. Rough snap, but he gets it off, and oh man, he just lowers the shoulder and bowls him over. First down run.
Who is that, though? I can't remember. Oh,